Hey guys, welcome to JPlays. I'm Iceman, and this is the beginning of a playthrough of Fallout New Vegas, which is one of my absolute favoritist games of all time. In my opinion, it is the best game of the Fallout series. Many people would argue with me there. You're more than welcome. I'm sure many people think that, prefer the second game. And I'll definitely say that has a great story as well. But for me, gameplay, story, everything is nailed in New Vegas. Now, being Bethesda, Bethesda made the engine, but it was made by Obsidian, who were the makers of had many of the devs from Black Isle, who made the first two Fallouts. I just think this game is absolutely phenomenal. I absolutely love it. Now, for this playthrough, I'll be doing this with some single player mods attached. So the first, if you're looking at the screen right now, may look a little bit different. I'm going to be playing this through what used to be called Project Brazil, which is Fallout New Vegas, New California. So that's like a single player mod expansion. Adds a good chunk of, I don't know, maybe about 5 to 6 hours gameplay, maybe 10, I forget. And then it'll be into New Vegas, because the end of the mod takes you to the start of New Vegas. And I'm also playing with the Autumn Leaves mod, which adds one extra vault location onto the map, which offers some gameplay with very non-Fallout-y gameplay, as in not very combat heavy, it's much more dialogue and story heavy. Yeah. Hopefully everything runs fine this time. Last time I went to play this we ran into some issues, but I have been mucking around with it since then to fix those problems. It was mainly some mod had gone and corrupted my installation of the main game somehow, so when you get the character creation screen all you'd see is like white. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now.
War never changes. Makes a strong man weak and a poor man rich. The difference is decided by character. And if you don't think character is the only factor in deciding victory, then you've been playing the wrong game this whole damn time. The world was playing the wrong game 200 years ago. They learned what it meant to be found faulty in character. For their failure, they became a wasteland of nuclear hellfire. Now out there is a horde of men calling themselves survivalists, remnants of the old world, thinking they can get by just on the strength of their arms alone. There's a new California Republic, gambling away the glory of America's past on a legion of slaves trying to rise against their masters on some old forgotten highway. None of them have any idea what kind of character it takes to bring the greatest nation on earth back to glory. But down here, in Vault 18, you're gonna learn everything you need to know about winning that war. Right here, right now, on this battlefield. You are the last of America's finest men and women. You're the A-list. The rest of those idiots are a thing of the past. Now is your time. You'll get out there and show that you have the character it takes to bring America back to glory. Can I get a hurrah? Damn right! Now move out! Make the play, kid.
And that is for Autumn Leaves.
God damn it, kid. What the hell was that, huh?
And now we play the waiting game. Just a moment. Alright. I'll leave that. Love the customization options in these games.
I'm telling you, I'm not a medical doctor. I don't mind patching up one of my kids, but I'm not Dr. Rossman Medicine Man. Hang on. They're coming to me. Hey, kid, wait. You not ready to stand up? Man, I ain't got time for this. Take it easy now. You're coming out from under the effects of some heavy medication. Man, I can't believe this. I was this close to working out what was wrong with Jane. Without her, the vault's nuclear reactor will blow sky high. But no, I had to get yanked back to the hospital to treat some crazy kid who can't even grasp the basic concept of vault ball. Brains. Needs to grow more brains. You really knocked yourself out cold, kid. Nothing a couple of stim packs can't take care of. Now sit your ass down and let me take a look at you again. Damn. One and the same. Surprised you recognized me through that haze of stupid you're in. What were you thinking trying to play football with the jocks? I'm sorry to break the news, kid, but the prognosis is in. You're a chronic nerd. Aha! It speaks at last. Well, kid, you decided to play the unstoppable sword against the invincible shield. You tried to dodge Johnny Matheson, the meat shield of doom. As you can tell from the splitting pain you're in, you lost. Let's just get these x-rays going and see what we've got. Whoa! Scratch what I first thought. Stimpaks ain't gonna do shit. Seems like what you need is a reality check. You ain't no warrior, kid. You're a scientist. You're way smarter than those patriots and barbarians. It's time you put that to use. I don't know. Jamie and Tara pulled you in from the gym and dropped you on the table like a sack of wet sponges. I guess Tara just grabbed the only doctor she could find. Dr. Bishop is in the hydroponics lab today, so you're stuck with me. Sorry. Huh, about that. I'm not a doctor of medicine. I'm a robotics expert. But I know a thing or two about mending wounds. I was just working on the Jane, a system that regulates the flow of water to the reactors. Some asshole's been throwing trash in our intake. I think it might be intentional. To be honest, this political nightmare over tomorrow night's election has me on edge. I wouldn't put it past Bragg and his patriots to sabotage our most critical system in an effort to make overseer Christensen look bad. Hell no, I don't. I'm a career scientist. I may have been born in the waste, but my heart is with the technology of this place. Cold, thoughtful machines are my first love. Humans? That's a machine I can't fix. That's why I like to escape every now and again. Lead away missions and scout the mountains. Trading for technology. Keeps me sane and busy. I read this book once. Final line of the last chapter. Hell is other people. At least I think it was the last line. The book was burned for heat by some illiterate wastelanders. You see what I'm saying? Scoring computer? You mean Sarah? That slut? I wouldn't be surprised if that bucket of bolts started early. Listen, I'm sure the all-knowing Coach John Bragg the Magnificent could convince that whole team to jump off a cliff if he wanted to. But you learned a valuable lesson today. Men aren't to be trusted with leadership without questioning from the lower ranks. You ended up out there with no way to win? What made you want to be one of Bragg's patriots anyways?
Gotta love the body movement they gave to him when he was saying all that. He looked a bit silly.
Ah, that's it. The gold. Where'd you dig up that piece of communist trash? You must have been hacking into some pretty serious shit to find that. From what I know of Vault 18 history, the first overseer did away with that junk in the early days. This is a democracy. Down here, we rely on hard work and nepotism. I'm impressed, though. Glad you found it. But don't let other people tell you who to be. Ever. Say, nerds love science. I've got some work you may be interested in. Clearly you ain't gonna hobble out on the Bragg's field again. You will stand duty. You will do fine. You understand? That dude's a dick. Foot. You mean, when can I get back on my foot? Autodoc says amputate. And I ain't one to argue with my machines neither. So unless you come up with a better prognosis, or have a magic touch to fix this thing, I'm just gonna assume you're toast. No, I don't, and I can't say I want to either, especially not with the election coming up, and Bragg treating people like they're disposable. Listen, I am one of Vault 18's Wasteland Scouts. I've traveled the world above from Arizona to the frontier and back. I've met all kind of folk. And that guy, from me to you, he's trouble. Shows up with a water chip just as we need it, gets in good with the right people. I ain't saying he's a deathclaw in disguise or nothing. He's done a lot of good for this place. But I don't like what he adds to the air. America's dead, and I don't care what people say. It blew itself and the whole world to high hell because of some awful patriot types. Let's try not to repeat history down here. There you go, shining like a star student now. I've already fixed your butt up as best as I could when you were knocked out. Listen, you've always been a really bright kid. I'm sorry for making fun of you, but you gotta understand, it's in your best interest to listen to me. I've got some cool stuff to show you in the lab. Computers with data 200 years old. Stuff nobody has time for. But you can fix it in your downtime. Let's get you on your feet and over to the vigor tester to make sure you got all your bits in the right place. Or, as right as your jigsaw butt is gonna be.
Hmm. Oh. That's good. Plus one point for every skill book you read. Ah. See, that one's not too bad. Because you can get improvements to XP.
How may I serve you, master? Just finish the test. Then you and I will go to the computer lab and hack some terminals. Don't skimp on those science stats. You'll need them.
See, we're not going to need that one.
Come on. I'll show you where the old server is, and you can get to work.
There we go. What? I just healed it.
How may I serve you, master?
Oh, hey. My folks are making me do this bullshit. So let's get it over with. Sorry for fucking up your leg.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure. We'll be best goddamn buds. What an idealistic little shit. Fuck off, dork.
I'm sure your sister has something to take care of that limp. Have a good night. I'm sure your sister has something to take care of that limp. Have a good night.
Hey, Carter. Where you going this time of the night?
Oh, just have to hand in some paperwork to Aaron in the Vault Security Office. Albert gave me some late-night work orders after the big game.
Working overtime trying to get that cave straightened up.
Yeah, apparently someone tried to break into the terrarium. No idea why, but he wanted me to file a report.
Ha! Punks probably. Wasteland is too dangerous to mess around with right now. Else I'd take him sightseeing. Show him how the survivalists treat misbehavior. babysitting this nerd, waiting on him to get in trouble.
Oh, I didn't even notice you there. Sorry to hear about your leg. That must have hurt.
Only the kid's pride. Listen, we gotta get to work. Take care, honey.
Yeah, sure. You two have fun.
Yeah, I'll go fix up my leg in a minute.
Hey, go catch up with Dr. Rossman. I have to file this report.
I really hope your leg gets better, buddy. You weren't that bad of a player before that jerk ran you over.
So with everything that's been going on with this virus in the real world going on of late, with COVID-19 and stuff, I thought this would be a really good game to play when self-isolating, to give you something to do for a good while.
If you need to catch up, I'll just slow down and wait for you. It's a bit of a walk.
Hey, kid. Sorry to hear you got your leg busted. You try and take care of yourself now, you hear? Hey, no running in the hall.
Hey there. You sure look like you're keeping busy. Keep up the good work.
dork.
Oh man, you got annihilated. You okay, little buddy? Dude, yeah, what was left of you? You should have seen it. It was like Johnny was barreling right at you, and Bragg was all, "Get him, kid!" And you were all, "Ah!" And Johnny was all, "Arr!" And then blam! And then you were all, "Splat!" Then I get you to the infirmary, and they stripped you naked right there in front of me. It was awesome. Huh, that's really forward of you. But you're right, maybe I would have. In another life, sure. Good night, pal. I'll see you in the morning. Man, tonight is gonna be awesome.
Whoa. Hey, buddy. You alright? Oh, you must have just come back from the big game. I'm guessing everything went well? Oh, I'm not on the team anymore. Coach Bragg decided I'm some sort of freak and kicked me out last week. But hey, it's all cool. I'm a creative guy. I have all kinds of great stuff to keep me busy. Oh, these are my comics. I draw these because I don't know how to write. I never learned, but I know how to draw. They tell all of these stories and dreams I have. I really like to daydream and share them with people. It's cool to know those thoughts can exist outside my head. Yeah, me too. Some of them feel more like memories. I can't really see anything clearly, but I think that's why they make such good stories. I can take them and just fill in the gaps that I misunderstood, which makes for a really complex narrative. I don't know, maybe everyone's first stories are really just misinterpretations of reality. Yeah, back in my room. You should drop by later. I'll show you some of the backstory of this issue. Yeah, sure. Let's head there now. We're right down the hall.
Cool.
What's up?
So, I've got a bunch of cool art on the walls. Take a look around. Ask me about what interests you.
Man, I hope this election turns out the way I hope.
So, what'd you find? Yeah, I don't know why. This vault is totally calm and a really nice place. I don't see how anyone could be unhappy down here. Yeah, me too. I'm really glad this is home. I have this really bad feeling that the wasteland is awful, and I never want to go back. Oh, right. Well, that guy in the center is Kurtz. He comes from that desert city and fights with knives. He's leading this vault to safety against those other dudes. I think it's Vault 24, I don't know. The other guys are like undead soldiers from before the war, really creepy shitheads led by a necromancer named Zax. They just want to bite the vault dwellers and turn them into zombies to power their army. That's the last time Kurtz fought the cave giants at Cajun Pass. Your brother liked that story a lot. The first book is where Kurtz lost his friends to them, and the second is where he broke free. It may be a little sad, but he won in the end. After that, he met the Vault guys and started fighting for him. That's where Kurtz grew up. The world he comes from is basically just a big desert, and there's only one city. That city is his home, but he left to adventure with his friends, to find a place to live where the owner of that tower can't find them. He kicked them out of the house and filled it with cement, so they left. They ended up getting lost, though. They couldn't find their way back. They got turned around in a dust storm, and that's when the cave giants found them. Yeah, no problem. It was great adding another fan to my list. I'll be drawing a new one soon.
I know you. You're that Hale kid, right? Oh, never mind. Just ignore me.
Bookshelf with one book.
You okay? You kind of look like you got hit by a bus, if you know what I'm saying.
It's funny the game expects you to walk around with a bunged up leg.
Whoa! You look like you fell down the elevator shaft. What happened? That doesn't look like nothing. Just tell me what's going on. That's awful. Why did he do that? He knows you don't belong on the football field. God, these stupid wasteland kids are always so fucking mean. I know. I just wish the others would see it that way. It's like they don't care that we're all from the same tribes or that we're all descendants of ancestors who left Vault 18. All they care about is themselves. It doesn't help that the old Vault dwellers are so rude. Without us, they would be helpless. Most of them are so old they can't remember how to use a toaster, let alone run life support. I'm not so sure. I don't get along with the wasteland kids or the old people, especially not my parents. I just serve them. That's all. Oh, Maria? I don't know. Computer science is my main focus of study, but I've never been able to crack her. It's almost as if someone purposely encrypted her systems in scaled tiers, trying to hide important data behind partition drives. Dr. Rossman asked me to go outside and repair a bunch of cables last week. Then a bunch of new topics appeared in her main menu. Is that why you're here tonight? Well then, I think you're in the right place. I'm glad we can spend some time together. Oh, alright.
that generator fixed up soon. Everywhere I go, there's a weird buzz from lights. Man, this vault is huge. I should spend a little more time in the gym. My joints are getting tired from all this walking.
Alright, so that does it for this part of the series. Well, this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. If you'd like to be notified about when I go about putting up the next one, which most likely will be later tonight, be sure to subscribe on the YouTube side of things, then you'll be notified when that video is made available. Alright guys, have a good one.